That's it. There's a Souls getting one as well. I think the fight that SIXMAJOR got was Yeti onto Beeper. The whole drop on a hat. Rexen. He gets 3. Rexen. Bringing that over the top. Astro. She's going to lead in with the Candelas. Rexen's touching the corner. Yeti's rotating round to help here, but it seems like everything's seen. There's the pings of the player. There's the reveal of the camera. But there's an explosion over the top. Astro and Cyber.
Holding on them, less room for errors, more haste you have to add to your attack, more urgency, dare I say. Laxton, I think he's just waiting and expecting Joe to come back out of flames.
No!
Oh, the timing is ludicrous.
Laxing, that's disgusting.
The Blitz can keep on tricking here, just the rest of Furia needs to be aware about the angle that is now exposed. A big focus coming in through the break room here with the Thatcher EMPs now doubling up, but Fantasy finds Tyron, that's the nut going down, and 2 players injured. Nello and Neo hit the deck, it's a 1v4 at this point as well.
They are playing hard for hard breach denial. And of course, there's no Maverick in the lineup here, it's just the Thermite and the Ace.
Cyber is definitely the biggest threat, you know, at times on this FaZe side. We've seen him top rated. I tell you what, he's going to be less of a threat there.
I did wonder what Easy was focusing on, and now I realise.
Static's going to claim the kill with the Capcan trap.
Furia, while that main lobby tussle was happening, they got plenty of control inside of Small Town House. Sapper, I think he's just spotted the position outside of Garage. Oh no, that's a hard wall on the other side. He can't connect the shots. Oh, he can!
Oh
he can!
God.
His knee is sticking out. A miracle taken down by Sapper.
It's like W7M are always ready. It doesn't matter what you do.
What is that? Perone at the drone hole. I have never seen that before, and it is disgusting.
Here with all players basically up on the balcony. We've seen it in a couple of the rounds now where Master is the big focus, but rather than getting choked out trying to push it through single doorways, they get away with it. What a great little drop down as well from DCH. I told you, Tim.
As the player backs off downstairs, but DP Fire is still on the hunt.
And what a great 3-man pinch of whoopsies.
Jesus, man, what was that?
Information that can be fed back and forth unless he stays off of the cardiac sensor. He'll know this is coming.
They've played this entire round based on that opening kill where they've put the case down on the ground, and it just gets...
Last 3 players for Exit Standing were all Brazilians, actually. Diffuser getting planted. This should be stopped here by Gomez. Wizard pops up. Excuse me. There you go. Diaz will shut him down. Doesn't know that he's got the down. Now he does. Well secured. Yeah, all right. Just hear some laughter break out.
Okay. Yo! That's not what I expected at all.
I saw the E and I was like,
EU?
Where is this? Where is this going?
Where's this?
The clock might just come to the rescue for Rogue here. Leon manages to get Pino, but not before Muzi takes down Spike. Candelas are going to go in here, and NIP are as well. They follow them and start getting that diffuser down. Is the cover going to be sufficient though? 4 versus 2, 3 versus 2. Deepak gets himself a double, but he's now left in a 1v2. It looks like Wizard will be able to stick this plant. He's got Psycho on the cover as well, but Deepak could come in clutch with a Yokai Blast. He can't see where it's going down, Des.
Biggie T!
Oh my word! That must have been an absolute fraction of a second.
Super doesn't play the smoke inside of Elbow. That's Kansas' responsibility now. So Super will instead be in the closet tucked away with that last remaining gear as was spoken of. It's a drop, but the nade flushes Brixer off of his position. Rexen gets gunned down from multiple angles. Suddenly the LMG now in Citizen's hand is good enough to tear through 2, make that 3. A 4th as well. Citizen looking for them all. Won't get it because Yeti inside a freezer cools them all off. And suddenly it's Yeti streaking on his own with information. Virtue and Prado standing still. Yeti almost a quad kill with the secure. But it's no ace for either team. Yeti comes so close. G2 moves to match point.
That's absolutely ridiculous. They're opening for kills in such a quick fashion, but then Yeti in a 1 versus 5 almost brings it back home to Sonics. And oh my, and I want to point out the grenade that Citizen, I believe, tossed from the electric hatch.
Bibu with 1, Mowgli another, narrowing the numbers on Gaming Gladiators, leaving Brix and Tolji, but Tolji with the shotgun. He's playing Ring Around the Rosie. 3 huge kills. Gaming Gladiators on match point.
Phenomenal.
There's still some play, but 10 seconds, and now that is only being popped open. Virtue, hello, he goes for one, goes for two, rebuilds the wall, there's the third! He doesn't get the fourth, the final player on the far side.
Taking him out now, Miracle left in the 1-on-3 situation.
Gets one, gets two.
Oh no!
Could this be the miracle that Furia needed? 1v3! You say his name, and he conjures one up. For OXG this time, as Vertical gets taken down by Rix, but then Foxy and Dream managing to get a couple of quick kills in succession, and that leaves us now in a 1v2. It's all up to Told You. The diffuser was going down for a second, but Dream's going to pull off and focus instead on this fight. It's 1v1 as Told You manages to get the kill onto Foxy. Dream's going to stick this. He knows he's got the cover, but Told You knows where he is. Surely it's the win. He takes the battle, but doesn't quite find the shots. It's now all up to this duel across Arsenal. Dream managing to land damage. They're both low health. They're both playing this tentatively.
Trying to see what he can find here. Pistol in hand as well. Coming it out. It's coming down to bare basics here, Tim. Can you hit your shots? Yes or no? It's Told You to hit it first. Finishes it off with a headshot. Gaming Gladiators will take it 4-2.
Being around that diffuser, they know that it's the mission critical part of this attack that they just need to hold on to. Just one objective, and that is it now. Miracle to be taken down, leaving Handy in the 1 versus 3. It's not looking too promising.
They can lock in this round. Handy, though, he's playing it so well. What a long shot. Both of the remaining defenders are low HP. This is so winnable, Handy. If he wins this fight, surely that's the round for Furia. There's no business for Furia to win this. No reason that Handy should be able to clutch it. But he's made it a 1v1. Is he going to be able to revive Miracle? I don't think so. There's no time. He's going to have to sprint for it. He's not going to be able to. J90 to finish him off as the bleed out comes through. It's Iconic versus Handy.
Such a tense situation. Both of them low HP. The diffuser, though.
Oh, the goo mine.
The goo mine.
He has to pull out. He has no choice. Iconic.
15 seconds left.
He knows exactly where that diffuser was placed. And as Handy sticks it, it's up to Iconic. He's hiding. He's going to play for post plant. Both players low HP. One bullet from either will seal the deal. Handy could gift Furia first seed going into playoffs if he can land this. It's the tail end of a 1v3 clutch. And Iconic, so much pressure to try and land this shot, but there's Handy, misses the spray. What's going on? He's gone all the way outside. Iconic to try and take the fight with the pistol. It may be a long arm. Is Handy going to be able to push in? There's no time. There's no way. Iconic has no choice. Handy with a Handy 1v3. Furia lock in first seed into the playoffs.
Instead, Herds will try to chase off Newers, who somehow has to reload Zophia's LMG. That'll take him about 10 minutes. Vertical, getting the diffuser down, and he'll actually live through it, but then die to the smoke. And in the post plant, the teams will sit into a 2v2. Laxing on the breach, this is a very powerful spot to be. Hard to swing onto it, and will need a pre-fire. He manages to evade the Malusi and get one, but he gets taken down. It's GDN versus Newers in a 1v1, but GDN doesn't have any intel. Out comes the Shoddy, and around the corner, he gets it! GDN with ice in his veins. And all 3 points for W7M as they stand alone and on top of their group at the end of day 1.
The path less traveled. Oh, he's on the hunt with Kanto Raketti. Kanto's looking the wrong way. No! The Nook just in good shape. A grenade gets tossed out. Leon Kids will need to move. Baited perfectly into Kamikaze. Nips mid-round has been flawless. That leaves the Phenom to try and toy with it. Spoit missing out on the head as the plant is going down. Can he reposition in time? Yes, he can. He's just got Muzi left. A name that hasn't been on our lips, on the tip of our tongue for very long, but now here he is to prove why he's one of the best players in the world. A huge clutch from Spoit to give Rogue the round.
Eyes in his veins, saw the plant came down, figured I can just sneak up on this balcony right now and get that one tap and shut down the plant because there's no cover from NIP. It's not a slow beginning for Wolves.
Oh no, it's a trade though to start things off. You play puzzle games, I guess? Nice shot from Volps.
People storming to the side, no real help nearby.
Oh.
Volps onto another.
All right, Volps will just come up West Main right now. And like that, from the carbine of Volps, He could very easily win this one. Oh my goodness. He will need to ace clutch. 10 kills for Volps. Shinka's in a great spot to counter this, though. That's the real question. Volps doesn't really have a ton of intel. He's going to be playing blind. Spam pinged. They know where he is, but he doesn't know where they are. All he needs is a single shot. Can he control the recoil around it? He's got the injure. What an incredible ace from Volps and the diffuser to boot. Can anybody stop W7M?
I think I'd agree with you. They seem to have a pretty good read on the fact that the site is relatively empty. That being said,
if Sambos can take him down, it changes the landscape so much. Rexen and Super together have made this nigh impossible for Envy Taylor. He is gonna have to ace as the plant is going down. One of the most experienced and oldest players at the tournament, with the game resting on his shoulders. A chance now to get their first point of the tournament. And he sees the feed. It's a 1v1. Can he ace up? What is that from Envy Taylor? The 1v3 ace.
threw it back though, and now G2, they look like they're in pole position to take the round.
Cyber's gone for a flank. He finds a double. Cyber! He doesn't keep on running. He goes straight back to side, but G2 have sent it through. That diffuser is cold on the ground, but it's a 2v1. Cyber! An ace to close the game. And the double spray down brings FaZe through.
Holding at bay, 50 seconds, and there's Cameraman finding at least one of them. Puts them into a 2 versus 1. Rexen, he's on 2 KD, which is the perfect time to mention that stat, as there's 2 more players ahead of him that he has to try and knock out of this. Slinks his way through, looking for the loose one, just gets the swing and the spit of it, gets it, 1 versus 1. Souls holding the angle, refiring in the lock-in, doesn't obviously feel anywhere near confident enough to plant, and Rexen's going for a big rotate, drops the drone, will give a bit of a reveal, and the second one, they hop over towards the side of the barricade, wanted to get the catch on the kill, wanted to get rid of that Maestro camera as well, it's causing so many of these problems, tucks his head down, the red pings are there, just popping over the top, can't make the connection. He should get up in a second, the C4, it does though, a triple for Rexen.
Wasn't able to get out in time there for that Nitro cell to come through. Oh, another lull. Another lull to come in. Brings it down to a 3v2. Still a lot of work to do. Finds the one man, but Dream's just better. Swings onto Mowgli and brings him down, leaving Shinka all alone to hold off a 1 versus 3 and only 30 seconds on the clock. He does have the diffuser. Finds Laxin for 1. Has got to find the second man here inside of Dorms, and that may well give him a chance of getting a plant down.
He might just do this, Des. I think he has an idea that he's just gone through into pit. I don't know if he caught a pixel of movement there, but he manages to get the spray down. Surely not. Shinka 1v3. He's got the 2 that he needs. He's got 1 fight and 16 seconds left to take it. He knows roughly where the man is. Is he going to stick this? Pros don't fake, Des. He's not. He's going to try and bait him out. Newers is on low health. This is here for Shinka to win. Surely he does. Through the soft wall. 1v3, Des. What a play from Shinka. Look at the faces of Wolves. They can't believe it either. Great work from him. And that is going to be another round that really shouldn't have been theirs.
The thing is, I know what that does for players as well, Tim. We all run over.
Takes the kill. You can bank that one. It's only Kino left. And, okay, nice shot. I was going to say he's a dead man, but perhaps his days are numbered. My God. Could this be the 1v4 for the ages? He's found 2 already. Kino, you got to be kidding me. 1 more kill. Kino. And this is one of the best clutches I've ever seen. Force that diffuser down, son, but it's Pino on the other side. And he's hungry to make this round his own. A good flash, but Pino's got it in the bag.
In the pocket of Neo, who is going to try and, as always, play that backline support to... It's a rush. Yeah, there it is. Over, straight in. It's soft, it's in, there it goes. They're locked out. The Alza can only find 1.5. They drop the kit round the back, catches the oil drop on the hatch as well. It's suddenly just 2 M&M players left, but they're going to see if they can stick it. They're held, they're locked out, they're dropped down. The spray round, it's gone a little bit away from them. They held the doors. And now Neo is that backline. I said he was the support. Now he's all that's left. Cannot find him. And Elevate, they just did enough to stop that first approach.
Throw that out there. then they'll definitely be in a good position. Oh, that's a rush coming through, Emmy. Right through the basement. It's only Forrest there. Is it going to get picked up? He's throwing out one of these mines, but it's not going to stop them.
Onigiri finds the burst. EP fire's gone. Forrest swings round and gets the drop. There's 2 bodies off the border. 3 versus 2. Suddenly, Iconic and J90, all that's left. DCH, he's stuck with the kit. He doesn't go for the plant as the blinds come through either side. He's swinging onto the corridor. There's a fight. Mr. Punch, he gets caught out, and now it's a 2 versus 2. But there's only really one of the Elevate players inside the site itself. Big from Astralis to be able to pull themselves back round. 2 minutes 10 on the clock. A bit of a reshuffle, a reschedule. J90 has been massive there from the swing round on the opposite side. Mr. Punch, he can't really go anywhere. That's the problem right now. Onigiri has to try and offer him a lifeline from the swing round. J90, he wants to go a bit dangerous. There's a bit of a swing. Iconic's waiting for the audio of somebody picking it up. They're trying to isolate a fight, but Astralis, they're playing this very clever. They've pulled themselves back. There's the swing onto the freezer door, doesn't quite get the full catch. It was a throw of a Prisma, a risk. There's the pop, there's Onigiri. Swings round, takes one. J90 gets one back, a 1 versus 1. But only one of these 2 players is the one that has to put the kit down itself. J90 has a very quick gun and a quicker hand here. Who's going to get the ring around the rosies? The drone gets caught out, the ping, the swap to the secondary, the look through the drone hole. Is he going in with a shotgun for rotations? The kit is back in his hand. He doesn't even want to reload. He's not sure of the risk, and this is the LMG. This is the game it can play. They're going to see each other around on the side of Laundry. He's close. There's the side.
Oh!
It's J90!
The Bailiff! The Bailiff somehow gets their kills. Not made for this, but just in time. 2 shots.
It is a really difficult sort of balancing act with the time as well.
Well, this is interesting with the Ossa coming in here. Now, most pro teams will just start off with a push on towards maintenance side of things. Very rarely ever see a yellow push. But the thing with the Ossa here is they could just go straight into sight. They've ignored everything, Tim. They're straight in Route 101. No one's in sight. Eminem, where are you? Nello's elsewhere upstairs, but they're in sight and able to put the plant down. Fantasy a little bit panicked here, expecting that he might get swung on at any time. And the thing is, I'd love to just see him hold down F. Let the boys do the fighting for you, and you guys can worry about getting this plant down. A good trade coming in here as Tyrant saves his teammate. The plant is down, but it's a 1v5. Great idea, but not quite the best execution from Furia.
Not at all. Now in a 1 versus 4, Ossa just trying to play in behind those shields, but Eminem just need to push at the same time here, and they should be able to secure the kill. But here goes Fantasy. We know how good he is. Surely not a first round ace. He's gone in. He's done this all alone and finds the final kill. Eminem, you cannot allow that to happen. He goes in. He puts the shield down. He gets the plant. He gets the kills. Fantasy 1, Eminem 0.
That is ridiculous! How has that been allowed to happen?
So we still have Dohi starting out here on the top floor, a hold inside of open area, as well as a very aggressive push at the top of blue stairs. So G2, they are invested in the late round, but not completely. They are willing to stall out FaZe.
What's going on? What was that damage onto Astro and Cyber? Was that some kind of rush attempt? Hello, look at this.
Uh-oh.
You got all these players downstairs, just about in the site. Soul sends it on through. Cyber's found the opener. Astro does manage to find his own. The plant is going down. G2, what is your response? Doki above the vault hatch. Keen to drop, but he may well be dropping to his death.
And a 3 versus 5 situation, FaZe are definitely favored in this post plant this time. Doki will drop the hatch, but straight into his own fire. Virtue left in a 1 versus 5 situation. Cameraman will clean that up, and wow, what an incredible round from FaZe.
Yeah, beautiful attack. Took G2 by storm.
That is such a big lead in Rogue. You have to do. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's definitely tricky. 3 perfect attack rounds here onto Theme Park. First grenade isn't successful. Doesn't quite go the full distance.
No joy indeed coming out of that one, but the second one will definitely find it. And they are already inside of the bathroom here. It's just a serial laser gate and a bit of fire that's currently being set up that will hold them back. But Rogue, they have taken some good control. The verticality, though, from above needs to be the difference maker here for X, but the plant's already going down. Soon 45 seconds on the board, and Rogue in a retake situation.
We hear some impacts popping off. They're looking for the angle above. They can't find the player. There was a little bit of a lapse. The single player on side the site, removed by a grenade. Sure, there's some other things they had to pop to get there, but now it's a post plant. 45 seconds, but pretty much a retake. 10 of it is already gone. They can apply themselves some pressure inside. There's a swing, there's a pick, there's another couple down on the corridor. And there's just Gomez left. He runs out to see if there's a...
Time's already too low, won't be able to make it. His 3 members making sure he will stay locked in sight there, and Rogue get themselves a flawless round here against Exet. And I am going to be mentioning it, even if they don't win this.
Bringing these operators, these are enabling operators to get you in, to put you in some very precarious positions.
It's almost the exact same operator line that we saw previously. Hang on a second, look at this! The Candela thrown in through the triangle, that's going to blind anyone playing in Bathroom. Funnily enough, there's nobody in there!
Oh no!
The plant's going down! Hang on a second, you just never see this! What a plant next to the vending machine! Is this year 1? What a play from NIP! Thankfully, for Exet, they managed to stay alive. All 5 players still up, and now it's up to NIP in the post plant to lock them down.
But this is just such a tough post line to win. 3 players on the rappel. The Glaz is up, the defuse.
Oh
it
my
starts
God.
to go up, but Muzi's able to take him
He's
down.
gonna
Can
stick
Kino
it!
stick it?
Oh my God! What a play from Kino and from Exet. There at the best.
Well, Lycan, if you're listening, predicted us to have 9. He thought 4
Exactly, this is what I mean. You know, we could be having a real switcheroo going on
Look
here.
at the tight line. Look, that's
Much better.
This is a great example of what Gaming Gladiators did wrong, right?
Yep.
They had the exothermic on there, ready to go off, and then they brought. Oh my God, Brix's HP. That's literally
That's
1
the glass.
HP. Yeah, a little bit. Look at the pace they're going with, Tim. Shield's already down. We're 45 seconds in the round, and they're going in for a plan. I think there's still 2 impacts in the back pocket of Ape. Not being thrown out here. Can they stop it? Yes, they can. A spray in through the smoke will find the kill, and quite possibly Gaming Gladiators have held on.
Beautiful aggression coming in from Gaming Gladiators there. They knew something drastic was needed, and they were able to deliver. JV gets an important kill onto Joe, clearing him out from behind the shield and giving an opportunity to potentially go in and collect that diffuser, but there's going to be another kill needs to come first, and it's going to be that man there. Herds gets in from behind, gets the kill onto Hoven, and that gives an opportunity now to get in and get that diffuser recovered, which JV does. Is he going to take the chance to put it down? That's the question. There could be a little bit of space. Yes, relocates. This is beautiful. This is a masterclass from W7M.
But you've got to be careful now. Hertz is watching the wrong spot. Right, it's watching the right door. One more coming through. Told you can't quite find the man. And Hertz wins it out. Of course he does. Wow, it's crazy. When can you see a team completely mess up an assault, change over to the other side, and still stick the plan? Beautiful from W7M.
Which is where Dream is with the diffuser, by the way. And he just runs right in. Vertical goes. Dream is safe. As safe as can be, and he's going to plant. Rise with the drop. No. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
No idea.
They don't know. They lack critical information as Dream gets the diffuser down and then gets slaughtered. Wolves cleaning up on the kill feed. Suddenly, both Laxing and Foxy have to reposition. There's where the Talon Shield is, inside a stock. Foxy takes out the castle, but will have to move to the diffuser and softening up as best as he can. Mowgli has been dropped, which means nobody's on the objective anymore. Down goes Laxing. Foxy in a 1v4, but the long arm is coming in with Shinka cleaning up. Wolves gamble on Bar and Stage, and the gamble pays off.
But what's more worrying is if you look at the side of M&M, they banned this map 5 out of 9 times in E1 and got banned against them 4 times. They literally haven't played it. And it's like they banned it a lot of the times, more than half the time. Someone, again, in Workshop has no clue.
They're planting.
They're planting in the meantime.
Red's putting the kit down in the meantime, tucked around on the door, and they don't have the C4 in position. Nello's going to go for it, but it's a little bit too late there. Popped off and doesn't get the player a post plant. They were just tucked around, caught sleeping, and at this point, they're watching for the jump out. They get one, there's the second, both of them. And it's a Fantasy. Second time we've seen M&M do a double this time, and neither of them find success. Well, at this, you're thinking 30 seconds. You're thinking 3 players still remaining, trying to find their way through to what is a very tricky place. There's a shield right on the door. Rare is holding on. They're going to drop the shield, play the game. Miracle's there as well. They've got to try and get the swing round. Miracle puts down the alibi. They go for the spray. There it is. And there is just Tyrant with no time to get it. Furia 4-1.
And that's going to end with... Oh, actually still gets the kill to Rep. Doesn't matter in the end. Furia really quick there. Just sends in the multi, sends someone in from below.
all the way currently on east stairs. Monty's going for the slow creep. Pops it. There's the E1D to buy themselves. There's the smoke cover. And there's a Monty going actually deep all the way into the opposite corner, hoping to move away from the C4. There it is. It hits the wrong part. Monty's going to be able to pull off this plant because he dug deep. And now he's just going to put that shield down and sort of say, hey, here's a wonderful place to play. Sandwich window, swing away. Doesn't quite get it though. Miracle is able to lock it in. The glass on the far side is just holding on. There's a clash. That might cause a bit of a problem here. They're now going to see if they can just hold on. Tyrant gets the 1 kill over the far side. They're just going to keep putting a little bit of a zap. Nello gets caught out. Miracle's going for the defuse.
No way that
gets
they do
caught
this.
Out. They're holding it on. Rare has all the cover. Furia has themselves sitting on map point.
G2 have repositioned. Yeti still has it out. Could he potentially go? No, he's thinking
They're
otherwise.
planting?
Maybe plant going down from
What?
Super. Nobody seems to know this.
What?
Now it's Yeti's turn to get upstairs. Maybe. The Amber has been the focus, but the diffuser is down, and not a single person is dead in the server. Rexen dropped. Super follows up. G2 finding their mark. Yeti is in. Prano says no thanks. Only Virtue has died from G2. It leaves Grixer in a 1v4 with the diffuser still within time. Doki on it. Down goes Grixer. What a gamble from Sonics, but G2 shuts the door.
I am so... I mean, they didn't even breach the wall. They literally walked in the double door from...